Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're just gonna have a good old chat and talk about things that are unpopular, opinions about makeup, things in the beauty community, technique in makeup. I just really love this tag and I hadn't done one in a long time, and I absolutely tag all of you to join me. And if you film this, be sure to tweet me the link so I can take a look. I used to do that more often, where I would do tag videos like maybe once every other month, and I would get to see you guys make videos. So I think that needs to happen. I tag you all. I was not tagged to do this, so I tag myself. I always say that, like from way back when, I would never get tagged in videos, and I'd be like, ooh, like I wanna play too, and I wanna do that, so I tag myself. I do wanna give a shout out to Angelica Nyqvist. I am going to link her video below. You guys go subscribe to her. I end up watching her channel quite a bit. She does really great tutorials with very bright, colorful items. She does great reviews of like tons of different palettes at a time. I just really think she's very chill and cool, and I like her channel a lot. So she did this video called Unpopular Opinions Makeup Tag, and I found her through just like kicking back over the weekend and literally going like layers deep in the recommended videos. She did this tag because another two channels did a collab, and I believe they created the tag. I will link them below as well. Their channels are Quinn's and NobodysBeautyGuru, so I'll link them below. But the questions are really fun, and I don't know. It's after lunch. I'm kind of just in a mood to just like chat. Oh, I'm wearing my sister's apparel. You guys, the quality went up so much. I had like the first ever Sisters Apparel hoodie. Like my favorite one that I would wear all the time was It's Not That Deep. I love that one because that's how I feel about so much in life, you guys. Like I really feel like people make a bigger thing out of everything, and it's like, you guys, there are major issues in the world, and have some perspective. It's not that deep. So I love that hoodie, but you know, James was starting out and it was his first go at merch, and it was good, but it wasn't this. Like this is really like, this is like nice, you guys. I never wear this kind of a thing. I'm gonna show you. Look, who am I? It's kind of oddly flattering, like if you don't see like the tummy bit, which, oh my gosh, my stomach is so pale compared to the rest of my body. I don't self-tan my stomach at all. It's like paper towel white. Anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to James Charles. All right, so let's hop right in. The first question is, popular makeup product you don't like? I know, I have the answer to that one really quickly. This right here got me in so much trouble, you guys. I was shocked by the comment section and the response. I feel genuinely like a lot of the time when I do product reviews, if I find it necessary to do information and break things down and give you guys the full rundown of a new palette or a new product line as a whole, I will definitely do that research and give it to you guys. But when it comes to something like this, that I feel a lot of consumers are going to try and potentially have a hard time with, and it is so expensive, like I want to have a go at it with as much understanding as I think someone buying it off the shelf would, and see what kind of struggle I would have, see what little hiccups I would run into. And so that was my thought process with the Dyson. Yes, I got dramatic, and like the little pamphlet, it was literally the worst pamphlet of information. It was just very confusing and all over the place. And when I went like that, I think like that's the moment that everyone was like, oh, she's out of control and irresponsible. All I have to say is, should it really be that difficult to use a product that costs this much money when you probably already have other products on hand that do the same thing in essence, as far as the end result being curly hair? You guys need to pick up on the good things that I say about products as well as the bad, because at the end of the video, I did mention that this would be a great product for other hair types, and this is not, you know, that it's bad for everyone. It was just like, oh, you know, for my hair, this would take forever. I don't have that time. And you can only take tiny sections. So like, no, I don't, I'm sorry, I don't like it. Woo! So we're off to a good start with this video, right? Popular makeup product brand that everyone else seems to hate but that you love. Let's just call this video Tati Gets Into Trouble. A lot of people have not enjoyed some of the palettes from Huda Beauty. They are very, very vocal about it. I have always had a really good time with them, like always. I've really enjoyed them. Even the palettes where people are like, the formula's messed up and it's crap and it's awful. Like, I will sit back and genuinely be like, huh. Because every time I reach for it, I have a really good makeup day. So I'm currently testing out the nude palette, and I have to say, you guys, like, this is a gorgeous palette. The setup in here is really, really special. I think maybe a lot of the more negative feedback has pushed the company to do even better with formula, and this palette so far is really, really nice. I'm wearing some of it on my eyes today, and I really, really enjoy it. I like the little new, I don't know why I'm doing this. Let me go get it. I really enjoy these guys right here. I had done a video in the past talking about the little mini palettes. This one is fragile. It will break on you, so I do have to add that in. But I just think these colors are really special. Like, I really have to say, I like it. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Makeup collab you didn't like or were not interested in. Obviously, I got myself into a ton of trouble reviewing a YouTuber's eyeshadow palette. I don't want to go down that avenue too hard, but that definitely didn't feel good for anyone, for me, for her, for everyone watching. I felt like it was really unfortunate, and it does kind of make me a little bit nervous to review other influencers' products, if I'm being honest. I actually felt for a moment that I was falling into a little bit of a depression, which I have struggled with my whole life. Like, if I feel too much anxiety, I shut down. I don't respond to phone calls or texts. I have a hard time being around people. I completely shut myself away from everything. And when that happened, I realized that I avoid being too strong with my feelings here on YouTube because I physically cannot handle the backlash. It's not that I think I am too good or better or anything like that. It's just, it physically messes me up, and it takes a while for me to kind of bounce back and get to my normal state. So that whole thing shut me down for a moment, and I really had to kind of pick myself up and get out of it and like snap back to reality, and I'm good now. But that was just like a mess. I just went looking for it on Ulta. It's still not available. So I kind of wish that we knew the real truth, to be honest. Like, if I'm just gonna like put myself out there again and like do this video, I wish that Makeup Revolution would make a statement or let us know what the deal is. Like, did I get a bad palette? Was there potentially a problem with it? Was it not my fault that I didn't like it? Like, maybe, I don't know. It's still not available. Okay, so popular makeup step that you never do. I do every makeup step and then some. And then I do like 3 foundations, 2 primers, 5 lip items. Like, I do every step. Like, I have to prime. I have to use under eye primer, I use foundation, concealer, powder. I know what I do that's unpopular. I always cover up my nose contour with a little more foundation, be it powder foundation or even just like a zhuzh of what is left over on my beauty blender, and I kind of stamp it over the top of my contour to kind of smash the color in and diffuse the color a little bit, and it kind of makes no sense at all, but it ends up looking more natural than if you just have that shadow on your nose. So I do that. I'm trying to think, do I have any other weird things and makeup steps that you don't? Yep, I'm high maintenance. I do every step. Moving right along. Okay, so popular beauty influencer you don't subscribe to. This is hot shady tea. Who don't I watch? You guys, I actually, and this is gonna sound so like, okay, oh, she's so busy. I don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube. If I do have a block of time, I will wind up like with my laptop or my phone in bed. And again, I will go down that rabbit hole where I will almost seek out and discover new people on the platform versus just like going through my subscriptions. You know, I am filming, I am running Halo, but I also try to be really present with my family, my friends. I really pride myself on that I have maintained relationships from grade school. You know, those women are still my best friends, and I pour energy and time into that, into my family. And I try to limit YouTube, I actually do. So there are a lot of people that I don't watch, but it's not because I don't like them, it's just because I'm like, I don't have tons of time. Okay, moving on. Popular makeup product or brand that you don't use or support anymore. You know, I don't really have many brands that I would kind of be like, no, I refuse. But you guys know Too Faced has been a brand that I don't support here on my channel, and it's kind of sad because I have really enjoyed their products in the past, and I think maybe I have held too much of a grudge, and I do wish, and I think about this a lot, I do wish in hindsight that I had never mentioned that on my channel. There's a part of me that always wants to be like super understood, and so I tried to be understood. And doing that, I think I definitely did cause some upset, and I wish I could undo that. Jared, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry that I said what I said. I really wish I knew what the hell happened or why the exchange that we had happened that way. And then the grudge kind of continued because his sister got a little crazy online, giving like information to drama channels and doing that whole thing, and it got really weird to the point that now I've let go of what was once a great friend of mine who's close with the family, and like I pushed all of that out of my life. So you're gonna make mistakes, and hopefully you can learn from them and do better the next time, and people are gonna do crappy things to you, and that's just a part of life, and not everything needs to be understood. I guess you just kind of keep trucking along and keep moving forward. Makeup trend that you have no interest in trying. There are a lot of them, you guys. There were like crazy brow stuff. Like, I am just not into that. I'm not. Another trend for me that just I think does not look right on me is like very, very colorful lipstick. Oh, I know a good one, metallics. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Do not like metallic lipstick. I actually just got rid of pretty much every metallic liquid lip that I had. I was like, you know what? I hold on to this because it looks pretty in the package, and I'm always just like, ooh, beautiful. But on me, it always looks crappy and accentuates lines, and there's like maybe one or two like red or purple shades that I held on to, but everything else I was like, out of here. Okay, makeup product that was better in theory than when you used. God, just watch all of my OMGs. I really feel like the roller wheel liner moment that we had where everyone was coming out with that. Oh my gosh, when it is already pre-soaked with product, you know, where you pull it out and it has, you know, all the junk on the wheel already. In theory, that seems like a good idea, but it actually is terrible. The only one that I've ever enjoyed is the Whoosh Beauty, where you actually have the brush that is, you know, nice and long like this instead of like a little bitty short handle, and that works. But when it's already pre-soaked, I don't like it. It just kind of gets everywhere, and no. Either swatched better or worked better on others than you. Some of the Tarte shadow palettes, I watch other people use them and I'm like, dang it. I'm like, are you serious? Like, why is this working so well? It looks so beautiful. And I have literally been so inspired that I will sit down, and after watching a tutorial, I'll sit and I'll be like, all right, we're doing it. We're using this. And I'll kind of do a similar look and I'll be like, this is a joke. It's not blending. It's patchy. It's awful. I can't do this. So Tarte palettes are definitely kind of a hit and miss situation for me. I love a lot of their products. Obviously I use their Shape Tape like every single day, but their palettes, ugh, like the one that I used in the SIRI Picks My Makeup, I think it was like Tarte in Bloom, which is a super popular palette that so many people enjoy, and I went out and I got it and I was just like, ugh. So for that look, I didn't like it, and then I used it again and I was like, this is just not blending on me. I don't know why, but that's definitely one of them. Okay, wow, we made it to the end of this. I was actually not expecting this to be as long as it was, so thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you like just chilling and chatting and, you know, having me just talk to camera and not swatching and playing with stuff. So if you want to see more things like this, let me know. Give the video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. And also that your bell is rung, because you need to ring the bell. Those are the YouTube rules. They want you to ring the bell. It's an extra step. It's kind of annoying, I know, but please ring the bell and then you will be notified of my future uploads. I am here Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. PST, and I do hope that you come back and hang out with me again. All right, I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Mwah.